gone. Bhai, check karo.
Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Hello, mic check. Mic check. Swalpa volume. Volume. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. This is good.
Okay.
Check. Hello. Check.
One second. Raise more.
Check. 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 Hello.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to NNE Premier League
Check.
2026. And first match of the second day, we are going to have between Jaguars versus Dominators.
What's the result? What's the toss result? Toss result. Dominators won the toss. Needed to.
And the news from the center is Dominators have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Two umpires walking in the field for the first match to begin.
जल्दी करना हाँ you can
Yesterday we witnessed 6 matches. The Royal versus Vipers. Vipers winning that match by 3 runs, 6 wickets. Bashers versus Dominators. Bashers put up a huge total, 131 on the board. They won that match by 73 runs. That's a comprehensive victory for Bashers. The next match we saw Explorer versus Panthers. 138 is what they got in 12 overs. And they won this match by 4 runs. A very close match that was, as Panthers got 134 in reply to 138. Vipers versus Warriors. That's even a close match. Vipers won that match by 2 runs. Panthers versus Blaster, the next match. The slightly low scoring match, that was 78 runs were on the board in 12 overs. And the Blasters got 81 in just 9.1 and they won this match by 9 wickets. Rovers versus Ducksters. The first match, the huge high scoring 140 runs on the board they put up. The highest total so far for the NNE Premier League. And they won this match. They got Ducksters restricted to 101. So had a very exciting day yesterday. A lot of good, close, nail-biting matches happened. And today we are going to start with Dominators versus Jaguars.
तुम पता है ना आज इधर आएगा तुमका
Requesting teams and umpires to get to their positions and start the match, as we are almost 20 minutes behind the schedule now. 9 o'clock was the first match schedule and we are on 9:20 now. So requesting teams to get onto their positions. So first two female batters walking on to the crease. As per the play format, the first 2 overs, that is 12 balls, dedicated to female cricket enthusiasts. We are at Samprasiddhi Cricket Stadio, a nice lush green ground, nicely maintained. And also has the facility of the floodlights where you can enjoy matches under the lights at night. Requesting 12th man from both the teams to be here, please, to assist us with the scorers. On strike, Deepali, and with her Surbhi on the non-strikers end. And the first ball of the second day about to begin. The first ball. And starts off with the dot ball. No runs. Two dot balls in a row. That time Deepali just followed that delivery way outside the off stump that was. And runs on the board for Dominators. You can watch this match live on Vice Sports YouTube channel. The 3 cameras covering that live broadcast for you. And this time a dot ball. So end of the first over. End of the first over and score is 1 for Dominators. Next bowler we have Priya Shukla.
सर अभी स्ट्राइकर कौन है?
Surabhi.
Surbhi is the batter on strike, trying to get big shot and dot ball. No ball is what signaled by the umpire. So Priya will have to re-bowl that delivery. In the air, and Deepali and Surbhi managed to get that one more run. So runs are getting added to the scoreboard. Yet another dot ball. Yet another dot ball. Still 3 balls remaining. Oh, nice shot in the air, but it will be a dot ball again. So 12 overs game, 2 overs dedicated to female cricket enthusiasts. One more run. That's good running. It looks like these girls have done lot of practice before coming here to play this tournament. They must have spent lot of time. No ball on that occasion. And that's the end of the second over. The score on the board is 3 runs. And that's the end of the mandatory overs for the female cricket enthusiasts. Great performance by both the girls, Surbhi and Dipali. They got 3 runs on the board.
Who is bowling?
Sandeep on strike, huh? Sandeep on strike. Non-striker? Tamama. Samama. So 2 new batters on crease, Sandeep and Samama. Sandeep is going to be on a strike. Samama is going to be on a non-striker's end. And the bowler, Shashi, going to start the proceeding for the Winning 10 overs. Single stolen there. Six wicket and in innings break and over break. Oh, ball to the inside edge. Lucky on that occasion, the batter. The ball didn't go onto the stumps. Very, very lucky, the batter. The ball took the inside edge and just passed through those stumps. In the air and out. First wicket.
Fielder name?
Excellent catch. Tried to go for the shot. That was a loose one. Ball went in the air at the point area. And fielder making no mistake there. Sending a batter back to pavilion. First wicket down. Driven straight this time. But there is a fielder and he will allow batters only for one run. So Captain Hemant took that single onto the last ball of that over. The score has moved to 14.
14.
11 runs came from that previous over.
Bowler name?
The new bowler, Nanjegowda.
Bowler name? Nanjegowda ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವುದಿದೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
Stop ಮಾಡಿ. Bowler name?
Bowler name please. Umpire, wait, umpire, wait. Please give us a cricket hero's name for Bowler. Sanju is a bowler. Starts off with a wide. Yet another way outside off some delivery again wide. Two wide balls, two extra deliveries in a row, two extra runs added to the.
What
Oh, pulled away this time. One bounce, couple of bounce to the fielder. Misfield, but still the ball inside the boundary line. Couple of runs. Heyman, the captain, doing a job for his team, trying to get those runs on the board. He is dealing in some big hits here. Quite a good entertainment at the start of the day from Heyman, the captain. Full toss, driven. Misfield and ball has raced to boundary for 4. Misfield could be one more boundary. Slow outfield. Allowed batter only for 2 runs. That ball took the edge. Wicketkeeper making a mistake there. Not able to hold that catch. And that allowed batters to go for 2 more runs. This time a dot ball. Good comeback by bowler. Tried to go for a cut shot this time, Heyman. Slightly missing on the timing. Typical Surya Kumar cut shot he tried to play on that occasion. Short pitch delivery pulled away. But one bounce to the fielder. Excellent fielding. Only managed to get single run. End of the over. After 4 overs, the score is on 25. End of power play. The field can be spread. 5 people outside the circle can be placed now.
the rule says inside 4 members.
Deepak continues. Round the wicket. Full toss and we'll have to wait and see. No ball signal by the umpire. Free hit signal. Opportunity for captain to go for the big hit. Oh! Full toss again, driven. But this time only one run to the tally.
ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఉన్న స్ట్రైక్లా ఓపెన్ ఇప్పటికే బదిలేసాను లాండ్ దగ్గర వికెట్ ఎనిగిపోయినదే 12 లాస్ట్ అన్ని బాల్ సింగల్ బ్యాట్స్మెన్
This time dot ball. Sound was there, but that sound came, that bat hitting onto the ground. Loud appeal was there. In the air, could be opportunity here. Ball just passing over the fielder's head.
కాదని చెప్తే
Couple of runs.
కొల్లో 3 మ్యాచ్లు
Greenwald! Fuller leg delivery. The batter couldn't control over that ball and wicket down here. Second wicket. Hello. New batter Bhima onto the crease, starts off his inning with that single. Sorry, double. After 5 overs, the score is on 37. Two wickets are fallen for Dominators so far. Oh, ball is in the air! Just one bounce to the fielder. And Hemant just kept looking. He thought that the ball is going to sail over the boundary line. But he found that the ball just dropped in front of the fielder there and only got one run. Full toss and fair delivery.
ఫస్ట్ బరీ స్క్వాడ్కి మాత్రం సెలెక్ట్ అవుతుంది వన్స్ స్టార్ట్ అయినాక దీంట్లో కంటే
Couldn't take the full advantage of that full toss delivery. That ball should have gone over the boundary line for 6 if that ball got connected.
ప్లేయింగ్ స్క్వాడ్ చేంజ్ చేయకపోతే చూపిస్తుంది
Oh, thick edge and out. Third wicket down. Dominators. They are getting runs, but at the same time they are losing wickets on the other end.
Players వాళ్ళ suspense చెప్తాను మన వాళ్ళకి నెక్స్ట్ అయితే అమౌంట్ ఉండే వస్తే అనుకున్నాను ఆల్రెడీ లాస్ట్ పెట్టారు
Short pitch delivery and way down the offside. White signal.
టూ బౌన్స్ అసలు కదా మెన్షన్ చేశారు
Played onto the back foot, straight to field at covers. Only managed to get a single. Two balls remaining from the over now. Hemant on strike. Hemant played those big shots and he wants to continue playing that way he just played earlier. Oh, defensive shot this time. The bowler pushed the batter onto the back foot. That's a great sign of the bowler. Whenever the bowler pushes the batter onto the back foot, don't give any room whatsoever. And batter doesn't have any chance except playing that defensive shot. Great bowling. White signal. Dominators. The score is on 41 for 4.
బౌలర్
New batter Shravan Kumar.
कितना ओवर कंप्लीट हो गया
6 overs completed. We are halfway down to the first innings. The score is on 41 for the loss of 4 wickets. Shashi, the new bowler. Played to third man and they will get easy single.
సెక్టర్ అంతా ఆడుతా ఉంటారు కదా
Being a Sunday holiday in any Premier League, the players are coming with even their families, kids, and the kids are going to have all the fun throughout the day. They will have the activity done in the activity area. White signal this time on to that leg side. inside, na?
Wait. Don't tell anything. Don't tell anyone anything.
3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Oh, ball took the edge. Dot ball on that occasion. Lucky the batter was that ball didn't travel to the wicket keeper. And this time ball took the ledge, it seems. We'll have to wait and see the bat. I think it's sound of that bat brushed onto the ground. Full toss. Driven to mid wicket, taken a single, looking for two. Chance of a run out. Oh, excellent throw that was, straight to the bowler's end. But the bowler couldn't hold on to that and ended up missing out on that run out opportunity. In the air again, couple of bounces to the fielder at long gone, one more run. Over, na? Over pitch delivery. Tried to york the batter this time. Driven straight. The batter has asked for two and he gets comfortable 2 runs. Excellent calling.
Score?
7 overs completed. The score is on 48. So 30 balls is what they have in their hand. And it's going to be interesting to see if the Dominators are going to start dominating this inning in this remaining 5 overs.
What's the old and 7 hours? 7 hours ಆಯ್ತಾ? Innings ಬಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲ?
Then
Basavaraj.
Basavraj.
Adan Tagadbedi.
New batter, we have Basavraj. He will start the proceeding on the fall of that wicket on the previous delivery.
स्कोर कितना हो गया
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದು ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ.
48 नहीं कुछ भी नहीं
ನಿನ್ನೆ ವೇಳ ನಮ್ಮ ಅವ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡೋದ್ರಂತ.
And starts off with a dot ball.
न्यू ओवर स्टार्ट हुआ
पहला बॉल 7 तो पहला बॉल विकेट हो गया
पहला बॉल विकेट सेकंड बॉल डॉट
First ball wicket, second ball dot. That's a very good start for the over. Tried to go for a pull shot there. Lack of timing and dot ball again. Slow delivery, change of pace. The bowler absolutely changed the complete pace of the ball. He just rolled his fingers over that delivery. With that slow delivery, the batter had absolutely no clue. Played through that third man region for a couple of runs. 50 runs on the board for Dominators. Dominators are on 50 for the loss of 5 wickets. Fine, huh? Clean ball, one more wicket down. Yorker leg delivery and on to the leg stump. The Bills just knocked off. One more wicket down, 6th wicket down for Dominators. Dominators are in trouble here. They have lost wickets in the quick succession. Prashant goes for one more fuller length delivery, this time nicely negotiated by the batter. Only single to the tally. End of the over. 8 overs completed. The score is on 51 for the loss of 6 wickets.
స్టార్ట్ చేసి నెక్స్ట్ ఓవర్ తీసుకోవాలంటే నెక్స్ట్ బాల్ వికెట్ అయిపోయింది 8 ఓవర్ ఫస్ట్ బాల్ 7 ఓవర్స్ కూడా రెడీ లేదు లాస్ట్ బాల్ అయ్యే టైంకి డ్రింక్స్ బ్రేక్ అంటారు లేదు బౌలర్ నేమ్
The Shashi continues with the next over. Straight back to bowler, misfield with the bowler himself, allowed batter to go for single, looking for 2 chance of a run out. And one more wicket down here. Seventh wicket down for Dominators, and Jaguars have dominated this first inning. They have clinched 7 wickets of Dominators. New batter Dinesh, 7th wicket down for Dominators. Down the leg side and extra runs. Extra ball also to be bowled by the bowler. 53 for 7. Full toss, tried to york the batter again, chance of a run out. Direct hit would have made the difference there. But single in the end to the scoreboard. The score has moved to 54. Just 3 more wickets for Jaguars. That is what they need to get the team Dominators out. Oh, excellent delivery on that occasion. Ball hitting onto the legs, no runs. As per the tournament rule, no LBWs and no leg byes.
ನೈಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Ball is in the air. One bounce to the fielder. And couple of runs taken easily by the batter. So these two batters are trying to add runs to the tally. The score has moved to 56. Missed by the keeper. Runs will come for Dominators. It looked like the ball came, that runs came by signal by the umpire. Oh, what a shot! 6 runs! Next over. Played on to the long on. Easy single taken. Looking for 2. Excellent running between the wicket. Great calling between these two batters. Yogendra was very quick judging that second run. Short pitch delivery and dot ball. Yet another way outside the off-stump delivery and wide signal. Dot ball. Sanju trying to get back into this over. bowling those dot balls, keeping the batter guessing with the line and length. Fuller length delivery this time, one more dot ball. Excellent over turning out to be for Jaguars. Tried to york the batter. Delicately steered away to mid on for single. Dot ball again. End of the 10th over. 68 runs on the board. The run rate slightly dropping down below 7 runs now. 68 after 10 overs. 12 balls remaining in the first innings. In the air, will land safe. One bounce to the fielder at long off. Couple of runs easily taken there.
लास्ट ओवर
ए कीपर खाली है यार रन
लास्ट ओवर
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು
70 runs on the board. Yesterday we saw the lowest total, that is 74. Sorry, 78 is the lowest total so far. Can Dominators cross that 78 runs? That is minimum. That is what we have seen so far. 140 is the highest total that we saw yesterday. So far the highest in the tournament. Dot ball, loud appeal for caught behind. The ball just missed the bat by a few inches. Yet another dot ball.
दीपक शर्मा
Deepak keeping a control over his line and length so well. 2 dot balls in a row. Full toss driven, but will get single for sure. We are into the last over now. 72 runs on the board and last 6 balls remaining.
I will bring, don't worry. संजू ना
Full toss and couple of bounces to the fielder at deep mid wicket. The score has moved to 73. 78 is the lowest score so far, and right now Dominators are on 73. Last 5 balls remaining. Yet another single to the tally. We are at the last over, and Jaguars are keeping a full control over this match so far. Not allowed batters to go for the big hits. Hemant was the batter who showed some big shots to all of us around here. Full toss. Couldn't take the full advantage of that full toss delivery. Only single run. Three balls, 3 runs so far. Down the leg side and wide.
ವಿಕೆಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್.
ಹೌದಾ?
2 ಓವರ್ಸ್ 3 ಓವರ್ಸ್ 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್.
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬರೋದು ಹೆಗಡೆ. ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಹೆಗಡೆ.
Yorker link delivery.
ನಿಮ್ದು ಇದೆಯಾ
Dot ball.
ಟೀಮು?
Nice to see that in the last over of this first innings, the bowler is keeping a complete control over his line and length, not allowing batter any room whatsoever to go for any big shots into these log overs.
ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಂಪ್ನೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Again hitting onto the legs, no runs.
ಲೆದರ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಟೀಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಹಾಂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಒಂದು 5 ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್
Last ball remaining now.
5 ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
ಅಂದರೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಒಂದು 5 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಡಿದ್ರೆ.
76 on the board and last ball remaining of the first inning.
ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಯಾರು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ಜಾಪುರ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಟೆನ್ನಿಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ.
Down the leg side, wide signal.
ಏನು ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ.
That's a good running between the wicket. Wide plus 2 runs.
1 ರನ್.
ವೈಟ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1.
ಏಕೆ 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 ರನ್.
Wide plus 1, so 2 runs added to the tally. The score is on 78, and still the last ball, one more ball remaining.
ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಲ್ 6
Oh, what a shot! Over the field, right long off. Long
It's a beautiful stadium, this, of course. May look like a smaller one for sure. But the pitch, as well as the surroundings, may not be serene, but definitely will do for a good day of cricket. First ball, looped up delivery, and it becomes a dot delivery. That a beautiful start for Dominators. Well, that should have been put away by the batswoman. That's tucked away for a single, straight to the man at short mid-wicket. Well, a very, very decent start for Dominators. Just 2 deliveries gone and a single taken. Priya on strike. First up, gets a wide delivery. Is it it's a no ball? Swung away, given a wide by the umpire, so she needs to re-bowl that. Just 2 deliveries gone, 4 more to go of the first over. Oh, she backs away to get a big 6. She doesn't manage to connect force. She's trying her best to get bat on ball. Swung away up in the air and a direct one into the arms has been dropped. It looks like they're egging for another run, and that is sloppy fielding is what they say. However, it's given out by the umpire. Well, all the chaos that can happen in the middle has happened already. It looks like they've already lost a wicket. But nevertheless, that wouldn't count, of course. 2 women in the middle will bat through the 2 overs provided. It's up in the air. That's a good shot. She's using that long levers very well. Smacks it away for a single and brings back Priya on strike.
Chitra Priya. Chitra. Priya. No, Priya Shukla. Chitra Priya.
Chitra gets dropped strike. That's a good delivery to end the over. Is it? Into the first over. Umpire, was that the end of the over? Continue? Alright, thanks for that confirmation. Alright, fair enough. So we will continue with the second over. Up in the air, should be caught. And yes, it is. Again, doesn't make a difference. We will still have Chitra on strike. Good shot there towards fine leg. Getting a single there. Valuable runs. Very, very valuable these. Looped up again. She manages to touch a wide delivery and gets out. Not bad, not bad. Good attempt from Priya. A collision almost from the fielder. Nevertheless, she's not injured. That's the best thing. Now that brings back Chitra on strike. The left arm was doing a good job, not giving away too many runs. At the same time, Chitra's batting well. She's starting to see the ball better, timing better. gets a run, not wasting too many deliveries. 2 more to go of the over. 4 for no loss. He strikes it back to the bowler. Chance of, oh, that's a beautiful throw. Nevertheless, doesn't get a wicket. 2 runs taken off that, is it? Yes, it is. She completes 2 runs. That's great stuff for the Jaguars. 1 more to go of the over. She's got 6 on the board already for them. 1 more to go. Let's see how they finish. Will they finish on a high? Or will Dominators continue that performance? Swung away, missed and gone for a wide. And she needs to re-bowl that. Loopy 1 again. This time she misses out. That is a dot ball to end the over. And the 2-over stint by the women is completed after the end of 2. Scorecard rate 6 for no loss. And with that, we will have the men stepping into the field. And all that testosterone to be shown. Well, good one. A good stint from these 2 women in the middle, Chitra and Priya. Do a decent job. They get 6 runs for them and lessen the target by 6 runs as well. That means to say the target now reduces to 78. In 10 overs, 78, which is 7.8 per over. 8 runs per over is definitely achievable. With the men stepping into the field, we will have Faisal picking up the ball to deliver from the bowling end for Dominators. And on the batting end, we've got Shashi on strike and Sri, apologies on that, we've got Sri Krishna on strike and Shashi joining him. Shashi bowled beautifully. He bowled a couple of overs with the ball and he kept moving the delivery on both the sides. In fact, it was predominantly leg cutters. Wasn't giving away too much pace on the ball for the batsman to deal with. And that's a beautiful thing to do, especially in the death overs. Kept the pace varying, and especially the leg cutters did the job for him, considering that it was moving around quite a bit from the batsman. Well, a score of 85 or 84 rather that they're chasing right now is definitely on par. Anything about 100, 110 could have been a really good target to actually chase for the Jaguars, considering that Dominators were not able to put up a good show. It still ended up at 84. Nevertheless, we'll see if they have the firepower to stop them from getting there. To answer that, we begin with Faisal coming over the wicket. The left-hander, Sri Krishna. First delivery. Starts off with a slow one. A beautiful 4th stump line delivery. Good line and length. Not much pace behind it. But the batsman beaten for pace. He's trying to drive it towards the cover region. Does not get any connection. Was for a switch and immediately does not get enough connection on that. Well, trying to do that too quickly. Should have gone towards the leg side. The fine leg was up. And he had all the opportunity in the world to put it away for 4 runs. That's down the leg side again. So wide this time, and these wides will be counted as runs. With the men in the middle, not much opportunity for them to actually give away freebies. Krishna on strike. Faisal coming over the wicket, up in the air. Will that be caught? Man under it settles and picks it quite easily. Good catch in the deep. And that's the first blood drawn. Krishna is perished And the man who took the catch is Deepak. Apologies on that. Over to around the wicket. Shot one and missed away by the batsman. He had the right vision, but the execution hasn't been that great. Well, had he just got bad on that, he could have flew away from the man at fine leg for 4 runs. A gift being neglected. This time full down the ground. Doesn't get good connection, goes away towards the square region. In fact, cover point. And that should be another extra run. With that end of the third over, scorecard
12 runs.
reached 12 for 1. 12 for 1. 72 more required in about 9 overs. That's a beautiful over from Faisal. Just gave away 6 runs. Very quiet over, this being the power play. They should capitalize at least on 1. Well, they had the opportunities to put away a couple of deliveries towards the fine leg region. One for the left-hander and for the right-hander. Krishna was trying to force things during the power play. Did the right thing, it's just that he was not able to get the right connection. I request the team captains or the skippers of the next match, Ducksters versus Rovers, to be ready for the toss. It would be toss time in quite a while. New ball up in the air. What a shot to begin with. But he almost got there. Good fielding. He covered good ground, the fielder. And that's again Yogendra. Is it? This man is doing his job in the field, but almost got there. He could have gone for that catch, of course. Doesn't get right under his arms, and thus it is a dropped catch. There should be a wide, given an extra. Unnecessary extra is that from the bowler to begin with. Trying to be a little too fuller. Misses away his length along with line and gives away.
Sir, ನೀವು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅವ್ರು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Come here.
No, at least sit down. If you're there, sit down. They get
No, they
confused.
think there is a 12 players. But
That's a good shot down the ground. This should be 4 runs. The first boundary of the chase. That's a beautiful shot down the ground, lofted away by the batsman. Sends it packing. Oh, that's pressure. That's pressure mounting on the bowler. Goes towards the offside. Was given a wide by the umpire, rightly so. This was much better. Much better delivery from the bowler. Shashi for a second looked like he was trying to go big at it. Then recognized the fielder at mid-wicket. And just ended up defending it for a single. Oh, that's a huge appeal. And turned down by the umpire. Good job from the umpire. There was no edge on that. But really a good comeback. Good line and length again from the bowler. After being carted down the ground. He's come back pretty well. The commentator's curse working very well. That's wayward. It should be a no ball. Yes, it is. And it's given a free hit, of course, and down the leg side for a no ball. He needs to re-bowl that, plus another extra. A single plus a no ball, 2 on that. Plus a free hit. License to free his arms. Will Deepak go for a big one? Free hit, and yes, he does! That is a beautiful shot down the ground. Goes for 4 runs. Easy pickings for the batsman.
कीजिए नेक्स्ट चैनल को और बेल आइकन
.32 after the end of the 4th. Going at about 8 runs per over, and exactly what they needed at the start. But this is a really inexpensive over. Deepak finished the previous over with a flourish. Well, that was the end of the power play overs. Now the field relaxation comes into the picture. Deepak made use of the last 2 deliveries. Caught them for a 4 and 6. That was really good batting. Well, it had all the making of a 6 and a 4 written on it, and he used that to his effect. That's a freebie again, up in the air, but caught well in the deep. Well, that should have been put away a long way. It's been given a good ball by the umpire, therefore it is another wicket. Unlucky for Shashi. He didn't go full force on that. We're just trying to guide that away. Rather should have smacked it off for 6 runs. He had all the time to put it away. Unfortunately, does not get the connection that he required. Ends up being caught in the deep. A good catch by the man in the deep. Basuraj, tall and lanky man, picks up an easy catch to send back a dangerous batsman to the hut. And on the other hand, we have Deepak in the middle, being joined in by Loganathan at the striker's end. The skipper picks the ball himself to deliver the 5th over of the innings. Oh, that's a freebie again! And it goes a long distance. That is a huge 6. And he relishes that. Loganathan, second delivery, and he's got a 6. Slower one, driven away for a single at cover point, and gets off strike. This is sensible batting. And these two men can do it very well. Deepak has been striking really well as well. And on the other hand, Loganathan joining the ranks. Deepak on strike. And coming over the wicket is the captain. Snuck it away for a single. Will they come back for the second? Loganathan ready for it. Well, not much pace behind the ball for these bowlers. They're not trying to force things at all. Well, that's missing. If you need to really have the batsman go at you, unless you move the ball around or turn it, some pace behind it is definitely required. That's much better. It's a good delivery, says the umpire, of course, going over the wicket. Well, Deepak wanted Loganathan to go big on that again. And after the end of the 5th over, scorecard reads 40. An 8-run over that from the skipper. And we've got Sarwanand coming into bowl, I believe. Deepak is back on strike. He's got a 6 and a 4 under his belt. On the other, we've got Loganathan with a huge 6 down the fine leg region. Well, if they continue to assault them like this, the match could be over quite sooner than later. But on the other hand, Dominators will be trying to peg back. And we've got change in bowling. It will be Bhima. Well, Bhima tried to be the Bhima for his team and shoulder the responsibility to take his team through over the next few overs with very few runs being conceded. Will he stay strong as well as try to get them those extra wickets that they're looking for? Or will Jaguars continue to dominate the Dominators? The answer from the bat of Deepak starts off with a beautiful shot towards point region, of course. Cover point, in fact. Again, a freebie. Not really warming up well, these folks. Bowling freebies right at the beginning, allowing the batsman to get those runs at the start of the over. Well, that was much better bowling. Looks like he's gone. Yes, he is. It was in the air and a good decision by the umpire. Well, this is a big wicket. And a smart job by the man behind the stumps. Well, in the middle, we've got another wicket down. And the new batsman in is Sanjay Gowda. Bhima to bowl to Sanjay Gowda. And they're chasing not too many. Well, that's a much better delivery from Bhima. He's got back very well at these new batsmen. Trying to force things again from the batsman end, not giving away too much width for the batsman to get under the ball or even get their arms free. He's pulling it full. Not too fast, of course, but that's worked out in their favour. The batsman not being able to utilize the pace, especially with the field out. Not able to get those extra runs at all. And he will continue over the wicket. Oh, it is given a wide by the umpire. Of course, the line belongs to the umpire as well. It was well past the line. And all these extras will definitely hurt them at the end. Chasing not too many and giving away a few boundaries between far and few. This is not going to help them because these good shots can cost them as well. But that's a beautiful catch in the deep by the captain. He had to crouch low and he picks up that he wanted. And in comes Avinash. Well, that was a good shot, in fact, but did not have the power to take it over the fence. But that's a really, really an excellent catch in the deep. Well, he had to crouch low, the captain, and he does that so well. Well, that's an edge to start off with, and trickling away to the fence. Will that be stopped? A huge chase and a much better fielding attempt could have got them just 2 runs. Never. They'll be glad to get those runs away. Well bowled, driven down the ground just to fetch a single and gets off strike. Deepak has been kept off strike for a while. Will that impact his innings? I mean, that's the man that you would want to be looking forward for, especially when he's striking well. Well, you need to get him on strike and ask him to go big whenever necessary, because that's your key batsman. Well, on the other hand, it's still not bad because they've not lost too many wickets at this point in time. After the end of the over, scorecard reads 47 for 4. Almost half the side depleted. They need 38 in 36 deliveries. Just a tad over 6 runs per over. A runner ball is so easy in this day and age. But let's see if the bowlers have other ideas against Jaguars. Avinash will be on strike. And Faisal comes back for his second over. Bowled a brilliant first over. Just gave away 6 runs. Let's try to cut away the batsman. Well, trying to cut away for a delivery that's too close to comfort. Definitely not there for the cut. Could have driven it down the ground rather. It's up in the air. Well, that fallen right in between those fielders. Yes, it does. Lucky enough, on another day, it could have found either of those fielders. And Avinash should have been walking that long walk back. In comes Deepak after a long time on strike. Let's see what he's capable of in this over. I'm sure he'll be fancying one out of the park. Yes, he does. Doesn't get good connection. So the captain cuts it away for a single. This should do. A singular delivery still should work for the Jaguars. However, On the other hand, Dominators need to cut these off. Shot one and missed away. Definitely missed by Avinash. There was never a run there in the first place. The fielder should have been much more quicker on the feet, especially the keeper. Was not up to the task. Gives away a single. Another quiet over in the making. That's a good shot. Running away. Will that be stopped this time around by the fielder? Should be. He cuts it off for 2 runs. 2 runs taken. Well, the man was trying to reach out to it quickly. Could have stopped that for a single. Nevertheless, doesn't hurt the team too much. Very quiet. They're doing it with singles and doubles. That's smart cricket from Jaguars. Oh, shimmies down the ground. Will that be 4 runs? In the gap, and yes, it does. That's a beautiful shot from Deepak. Over the previous one, anything over 6 runs will hurt them. But they produced 9 runs of the previous one, and this one will be the second over from the skipper. Hemant coming back for his second over.
ಇವತ್ತು ಪಕ್ಕ 3 ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ತೆಗೆದೇ ಬಿಟ್ರಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ
Looks like we've got a change in the middle in the fielding team. We've got an impact player.
ಬೌಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ
That's tucked away towards short mid wicket. No run off that. So it's a dot ball to begin with. That's a good start to the over for the skipper. Oh, that's an edge and dropped. That's costly. This will hurt them for sure. Well, all of these wickets definitely count, especially when it's a run a ball. You will have to take the half chances. The half chances also need to be converted to wickets, and that's how good you should be in the field. Well, hasn't been the case thus far for Dominators. They're trying their best. They got a couple of opportunities, but nothing like this will help them. Fast and straight. Try to see if they can get back into the game. Not an easy one, but they can still try. A looped one and should be 4 runs again. This time towards fine leg. And he makes use of that lack of pace. Very, very well, this man. And he's dealing with boundaries now. Looks like he's getting late for his afternoon brunch. And he wants to get away to get some snacks. This is cut away and should be another 4. Hat-trick of 4, the Swiss. What a shot that. Down. Not able to hear? Not able to hear it, or is it no echo? Down the ground. Should only be a single.
Irritating, headache.
After the end of the over, scorecard reads 74. That's an expensive over from the captain. Well, a 14-run over that was definitely not required at that stage. However, it's turned out to be a 15-24 equation. 15 runs required from 24. What an effort this from these two men in the middle. Especially the man on strike, Deepak, has kept it very, very tight for the Dominators. He's got them to runs every single time they bowled fuller. Try to keep it tight again, but this time right in between the long on and mid-wicket region for 4 runs. Everything it touches turning out to be gold. Midas touch. Again, this time towards fine leg. Well, he's rarely got any dot deliveries against his name, and that's the mark of a really good batsman. When the going gets tough, when you know the ball is really in the zone for you, you go for it. Otherwise, just tuck it away for a single, get off strike, and that's sensible batting. Looped up. This time Avinash gets a 4, I believe. Oh, really good attempt in the deep. Unfortunately for the batsman, it's still 4 runs. He was and with that, will he finish with a flourish, or will Dominators delay the inevitable? Let's find out. Down the ground, should only be a single. Chance for Deepak to finish things off in grand style. Well, anyway, he's in a hurry to get off home. So let's see if he does that with a 6 or a 4. Swing and just gets 1 run. Not great connection. It's down to just a boundary now. If he's able to get it away for 4 runs, nothing like it for Avinash. I'll request the skippers of Rovers and Ducksters to come down here for the toss. Ducksters as well as Rovers. Request the captains to come down for the toss. A dot delivery to end the over. With 3 more overs to go. You just got 4 runs. Oh, the captain name is it? I wouldn't know the name. I told that. बताया था. ಇದು ಹೆಸರು ಏನೋ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಸುಧೀಂದ್ರ ತಾನೆ ಸುಧೀಂದ್ರ Coming around the wicket for the first delivery up in the air. Will that be caught? That's a drop. That sums up the day for Dominators. Well, they haven't been ticking the boxes. Unfortunately, it's still 2 runs for Dominators. That's a beautiful shot to end the innings and the match. Deepak does it single-handedly and he wins the match for Jaguars are the victors.